It didn't start with the war. There were no bombs, no soldiers, no smoke rising in the sky. But it was a war, make no mistake. One signature on a document, and the balance of global power began to shift. A war of money, a war of taxes, a war where the truth is buried under profit and politics. This is the story of Trump's tariffs, a decision that echoed across the globe and changed everything. This is beyond reality. In 2018, President Donald J. Trump declared something bold. We're going to win on trade. With that, the U.S. imposed massive customs duties or tariffs on billions of dollars worth of goods: steel, aluminum, technology. At first, it sounded like a protection strategy. America first, they called it. But beneath the slogan was something far more complicated. These tariffs weren't just taxes. They were pressure. A message to China, the EU, Canada, and Mexico. Play by our rules, or pay the price. A tariff is a simple thing. A tax on imported goods. But the effect is anything but simple. Let's say you import phones from China. With a 25% tariff, your cost rises. So you raise your prices. Now, every consumer in America is paying more, not China. And when China strikes back with their own tariffs, U.S. farmers, automakers, and tech companies feel the heat. This is the game Trump stepped into, a global chess match with billions at stake. Overnight, the world changed. American farmers lost their biggest buyers. Soybeans rotted in silos. U.S. companies scrambled to move supply chains out of China. But Vietnam, India, and Mexico weren't ready. Chaos. Prices rose. Deals broke. Jobs disappeared. And through it all, Trump doubled down. Trade wars are good, he said, and easy to win. But was it a win or a warning? Where there's money, there's manipulation. To avoid tariffs, some companies started cheating the system. They rerouted goods through third countries, hiding origins, faking documents. A Chinese product suddenly becomes made in Malaysia. Shell companies popped up overnight. Ports saw goods mislabeled, relabeled, or disguised. The underground trade economy exploded. Billions were slipping through the cracks. And the system, too overwhelmed to keep up. Other nations didn't stay silent. China struck back, targeting American goods: soybeans, lobsters, whiskey, cars. The EU responded with tariffs of their own. Canada hit American steel with countermeasures. Suddenly, Trump's allies became opponents. The world wasn't just trading goods anymore. They were trading blows. In boardrooms and parliaments, tensions rose. Global supply chains shattered. And a new question emerged. Had Trump started a war that couldn't be stopped? The pandemic came. Inflation followed. But even now, in 2025, some of those Trump-era tariffs are still in place. The cost of electronics, cars, building materials, all still inflated. Countries that depended on cheap U.S. trade, still struggling to recover. Some say the world learned a lesson. Others say it started a new era, economic nationalism. Every nation for itself. Walls went up. Borders tightened. Trust faded. Trump didn't just sign tariffs. He ignited a global shift, one that shook the foundations of trade, power, and politics. A war without soldiers. A conflict fought in silence. And even today, we feel its shadow. Next time you buy something and wonder why it costs more, remember this war? Because in the world of global trade, nothing is ever what it seems. This is beyond reality.